With more than 7,000 cryptocurrency projects in the cryptocurrency market today, it's really difficult for any cryptocurrency project to differentiate itself from the rest and at the same time be at the top 10 when it comes to market capitalization. Ripple's XRP successfully provides the utility with their token, and XRP is one of the top 10 major cryptocurrency projects in the world. But now with the Bank of International Settlement supporting central bank digital currencies, things might change for XRP. So make sure to join us till the end to know a lot more about it. Welcome back to Crypto Geeks. In today's video, we'll be looking into the impact of the Bank of International Settlement supporting central bank digital currencies on XRP coins. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button for your chance to win our monthly giveaway. Just comment down below "I subbed" and you'll be entered into the crypto giveaway. Check out About to find out what this month's giveaway is. Let's get started. We've seen a surge in the prices of cryptocurrencies earlier this year, but due to certain unfavorable circumstances, especially when Tesla decided to suspend Bitcoin payments for their products, this actually led to a market crash combined with few governments trying to crack down on Bitcoin mining, citing environmental issues, and also due to the fact that central banks do not control cryptocurrencies, which can make it really difficult to save people from being scammed. But XRP is completely different from what we have in the market today because XRP coins do have a proper utility with the Ripple network. But that will be facilitating international currency exchange with the help of XRP. The way how this is done is that in a traditional sense, if you want to exchange money, let's assume that you're in Japan and the currency they use is the yen and you wish to exchange yen for the Chinese yuan. The way how exchanges convert the money from yen to yuan is by first converting the yen to the United States dollars, and then this United States dollars will be converted to the Chinese yuan. This whole process is quite a time-consuming one, and because of multiple conversions of money, you will also be required to pay a lot of transaction fees. But the worst part about such money transfers that are done internationally is that it will take a lot of time for the transaction to complete, sometimes even days, and it can be a problem in a world where time is money. Financial services need to be extremely fast for it to actually be practical. And Ripple is trying to solve this particular problem by converting the Japanese yen to XRP, and then these XRP coins will be converted to Chinese yuan. This means that the transaction fees with the entire Ripple network will be extremely low, because of the fact that Ripple uses blockchain technology to transfer money and also validate transactions. The transaction speeds are incredibly high. We're looking at 3 to 6 seconds, which is much better than days with the traditional SWIFT payments. Today, we have news that the Bank of International Settlements is supporting central bank digital currency. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Bank of International Settlements is an international financial institution that aims to promote global monetary and financial stability through the coordination of global central banks and their monetary policy efforts. The Bank of International Settlements is like the central bank for all central banks by providing banking services to institutions such as the European Central Bank and Federal Reserve. The kind of services that Bank of International Settlements offer include gold and currency transactions at the same time making short-term collateralized loans. The interest in central bank digital currency has grown so much because of the success of cryptocurrencies. For those of you who don't know about the central bank digital currencies, well, they are similar to fiat currencies that we have, except for the fact that they are digital currencies. They could also say that the central bank digital currencies are legal tender issued by a central bank in a digital form. It is the same as the fiat currency and is exchangeable one-to-one with the fiat currency, only its form is different. The introduction of CBDC would possibly lead to a more robust, efficient, trusted, regulated, and legal tender-based payment options. The problem with cryptocurrencies is they are not controlled by a central bank, which means that even if you were to get scammed, you wouldn't get your money back, and you wouldn't have the legal support in case things go wrong. But with the central bank digital currency, the situation is different because these currencies are backed up by the central banks, and this means that we'll be looking at an entire rework of our payment systems, finance, and technology, and we're moving towards a completely digital world, all thanks to the pandemic that forced us to accept the digital reality much quicker than we expected it to be. The Bank of International Settlements is now encouraging central government banks to work on their own central bank digital currency. So you could pay for goods and services just like you would do with your fiat currencies. Central banks are exploring whether CBDC could help them achieve their objectives, such as safeguarding public trust in money, maintaining price stability, and ensuring safe and resilient payment systems and infrastructure. Suppose things go right for central bank digital currencies. In that case, this means that our economies can go completely digital, and the general public will have access to the safest form of currency that is also backed by the central bank. This also means that there will be a lot of diversity in the payment options that we have today, and you will also be able to make cross-border payments faster and cheaper, and this will also increase financial inclusion and possibly facilitate fiscal transfers in the time of economic crisis. A 2021 BIS survey of central banks found that 86% are actively researching the potential for CBDCs, 60% were experimenting with the technology, and 14% were deploying pilot projects. Today, we know a lot of investors are attracted towards investments in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and stablecoin, and these cryptocurrencies do have some influence in the general financial service industry, and it has raised so much concern among the banking and settlement authorities. We even have Amazon, Facebook, and even Apple being involved in cryptocurrency projects of their own. By now, it's very clear that cryptocurrencies are just speculative assets rather than something that can be used instead of fiat currencies. Today, we have so many cases of money laundering, ransomware attacks, and other financial crimes with cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin was also rejected by Tesla as a payment option because of its wasteful energy footprint. BIS also says that several coins are now changing the game within the industry as they do have the potential to fragment the liquidity of the entire monetary system. When you take a look at CBDCs, they are built by central banks, so the traditional roles in the payment system might be replaced as CBDCs open up a new chapter for the monetary system by providing a technologically advanced representation of central money banks. In this way, they preserve the core features of all central banks and provide the foundation of trust in the central bank. BIS points out a two-tier system as a way to go with central banks operating the core, while banks and payment service providers develop innovative use cases. Digital identity is also extremely important in a well-designed CBDC as it would require users to identify themselves to access funds and will protect users against abuse of personal data. The impact of CBDCs in the interbank money market is substantially significant. Let's say that if we had this option way back in 2006, the impact of the global financial crisis could have been diminished to a much larger extent. CBDC also has the potential to inherently bypass banks and lenders, which means that the digital money will sit in the central bank walls with access to an app such as Venmo or even a central bank app developed by the bank themselves. CBDCs will also be cutting the cost of managing money and provide easier access to 1.7 billion underbanked people. But the problem is that the government will have total control of the currency, just like what we have with the fiat currencies today. And this means CBDCs will not be decentralized. CBDC can be a threat to Ripple if it becomes mainstream because Ripple and the XRP coin will lose its value if CBDCs can do international money transfers faster than the SWIFT network. But if Ripple can also include CBDCs in its network, then things might be better for XRP and Ripple. To put things even better, BIS proposes to connect national systems internationally to improve speed, cost, and transparency of cross-border payments, which basically sums up the mission of blockchain firms such as XRP-powered Ripple. The BIS also encourages cooperation among central banks. This decision might sound good to us, but not so good for Ripple unless and until if Ripple can also be a part of the entire thing. And a final note, this video was meant to be infotainment content and should only be viewed as such. This is not a financial advice video, and any investments that you make with cryptocurrencies must be made at your own risk because the market is extremely volatile and anything can happen in the cryptocurrency market. With that, we have come to an end with our video. What do you think about XRP trying to bridge all the CBDCs? Will you be investing in XRP anytime soon? Make sure to let us know in the comment section below because we would love to hear from you all. Consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this one, and while you're at it, turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. That's about it for today. Catch y'all in the next one.